Alright, so hello, my name is Brent Gutierrez from Atlas USA, and right here we have The Legend of Legacy. It is a new IP that we just announced within the past week. So the cool thing about this game is that there are 7 main characters, and in order to get the full experience of this game, you have to play through the game 7 different times to see the story from each character's different perspective. It is a very unique mechanic, and I personally find it really interesting. So the other cool thing about this game is also that it has a veteran team behind it. Even though Legend of Legacy is a new IP, we have the composer of Final Fantasy XIII. They're working on it. The script writer is Chrono Trigger Chrono Cross, and the director is the Saga series. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So hopefully we'll get to it sooner or later, but another cool thing about this game is the combat. The combat is formation based, so you have one main character, and then as you progress through the game, you're going to pick 2 of the other main characters to assist you in battle. And a lot of the battle mechanics and a lot of the battle tactics are based on the formation that you set for them during battle. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Sam Han. He is one of the translators for the games, and yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay. So the creators behind this game wanted to create a classic JRPG experience for the gamers. So rather than having a story-driven RPG, this game is actually exploration-driven RPG. So rather than having the story guide you on where to go, it's actually the exploration that guides the story, if that makes sense. So they wanted to bring back the old classic 90s era RPG back, so they decided to use the turn-based system rather than having an active RPG game, or action RPG game, I'm sorry. So there are a number of maps that you can explore in this game, and different maps, different feelings, different music. The soundtrack for this game is amazing. And I believe there is a story that is told from each character's own perspective, which all combine to make a huge story. But not only the characters, but the environments also tell the story as well.
Who's the game's composer?
Hama Uzu is his name, and he worked on the Final Fantasy XIII soundtrack as well as the Xenogears soundtrack. So there's an opening scene which is different for each character that kind of tells their own backstory and their interaction with their initial party members. So there will be always 3 people in your party, but you can recruit all 7 characters and swap them out as you need. The interesting part about this game is that there is no class system, so you're not restricted to specific weapons per character. So any character is allowed to use any weapon. They will excel in certain weapons rather than others, but they can all become proficient in any weapon, any style. So you can play a character offensive and defensively at the same time, depending on which formation you use.
Cool. Sorry?
One main part of this game is the cartography system, in which you draw out a map, kind of similar to Ancient Odyssey. But the interesting part about this game is that you can sell the information that you draw on your map. So there's 2 choices that you can take with that. You can either choose to sell the map earlier on, which will net you fewer money, but you'll be able to interact with the NPCs that show up in that area, because you're selling the information to the general public. So they'll be coming in to become like a healing point, or maybe if you wipe during battle, they'll come to resurrect you. So it'll make the exploration easier, but you won't be getting as much money. In exchange, if you decide to do the exploration all by yourself without the help of the NPCs, you'll be able to complete the map yourself and sell that and get much more money out of it. So the creators really wanted to emphasize on freedom and exploration. So you can literally go anywhere you want, do what you want to do, and doing that will unlock new areas. And we have a battle system, a small tutorial where you will be restricted to certain actions, but it's only to help you get started, like get you on the feet. After that, you'll be able to make different formations and like experience how it's like to, you know, have maybe a more offensive team, having everyone attack, or you could have 2 defensive members who will be guarding the 3rd member while they support you from the back. Or you could have a balanced team, have an attacker, a defender, and a supportive member. And rather than having the old experience to level up system, so instead of getting like 250 experience to level up, you would be learning new skills as you use the moves. So for example, if you keep on using sword attacks, then you will learn new sword attacks as well as getting the sword attacks that you already have becoming more powerful. Do you guys have any specific questions?
How long exactly of an adventure is the game going to be?
Each playthrough will be around 40 to 50 hours is our estimate.
Does the game take advantage of the new 3DS in any way? Like maybe faster loading times or anything like that?
There is no new 3DS features, but it is available on both the older 3D or the regular 3DS and the new 3DS. And it does take advantage of the 3D system. So every map will be 3D, every scene will be in 3D.
Okay, awesome.
So the whole entire game will be in 3D if you would like to. Another interesting thing that I would like to point out is how much detail the art directors and the sound directors put into this game. You can't really hear it right now, but depending on which terrain you're walking on, your footsteps will sound different. Like if you go nearby water, you'll be able to hear the water flowing. And each map will have their own soundtrack playing. So it will actually get to like really immersed into the story. And hopefully you'll be able to sympathize or to like look at the world from the character's point of view rather than as a player's point of view. And as you go around the maps, there will be trees and rocks popping out of the ground as if you've never seen them before and you're just like first seeing them. So it keeps the adventure fresh. Oh, so there's an awakening system in which you will be learning new skills. For the battle system, one cool thing is that even if you get damaged during battle, you'll heal to full at the end of each battle. The only downside to it is that if any one of your party members faints during battle, their maximum HP will go down. So you can't really press on too much, you know. You'll have to go back to town and heal. And also you have to manage your SP very well because your HP will always recover back to full, but your SP does not recover to full.
these sparkles I keep seeing?
That's more into the story, and it would be kind of a spoiler if I told you right now. So. But like visually, it kind of adds to the environment. Oh.
They're done. We don't have a release date.
Holidays.
Alright, cool. Cool, so that is The Legend of Legacy. It will be coming out holiday 2015, and we hope you enjoyed looking at a preview.